Hello everyone! Today we will learn to make interactive lessons using Nearpod. This will be really amazing. In Nearpod, you can get the options of play pause it, blank space, pair deck at one place. So it will be really interesting. You just have to type Nearpod in the URL space. It will take you to the website of Nearpod. So you can see here multiple options to join a lesson, log in. Students can join the lesson using the codes. So I'm going to click on sign up for free for teachers. So you can see here the sign in with Google is the easiest option. So I'm going to click on sign in with Google. So the website is opened. You can see it's showing the multiple options to create the lesson, the library, reports, my lessons, and so on. So I have clicked on Nearpod library and I'm going to search for solar system. So you can see friends, in Nearpod library already the lessons are made by the different teachers or even the Nearpod team. So you can see multiple lesson plans on any one topic. I have clicked on one just to see the features of Nearpod. So you can see here, we can put the image in our lesson, we can discuss the question, and we can put the different slides of the content. Then you can see here, we can make our lesson interactive as well by giving the students any activity to label or circle or to point out anything in the image. Then here are different slides you can see of the content. This is really interesting that you can see a 360-degree image is put on the same lesson. And in Nearpod library you can find out the VR as VR. You can experience the VR as well and 360 images as well. Then an open-ended question is given just above that 360 image. We can put the videos also in our lessons and then the activities related to the video. So this is how the lesson is being interactive and students are going to enjoy that. We can put the poll as well and the quizzes. You can add any lesson to your lessons. So for this you will have to click on this option, add to my lessons. You can see multiple lesson plans are pre-made here and you can take them. When you click on create, so it gives you options to create lessons, videos, activity, or even to create lessons on Google Slides. On Google Slides it works like adds on, just like the Pear Deck. Anyway, so I'm going to click on lessons because I'm going to create a lesson. And for this I have selected a topic for which I'm going to create my lesson. You can see friends, it asks you to add content or activities. So I've clicked here and you can see that here are so many options for the content part, and if I'll click on scroll down, so we have multiple options for the activities as well. So we can put any one of them in the slides. So I have selected an open-ended question at first at the beginning of my lesson. So I'm going to do it. Just suppose I have written here, what do you know about the internal structure of Earth? So this is an open-ended question and I want to ask the prior knowledge of the students here. So I have put this question. So you can see the slide of this is added now, and now I want to put here a video. Okay, so here it shows that you can upload your own video as well. You can have a safe search of YouTube library as well. You can pick up the video from the YouTube. So I'm going to select this one, what I've already shown in my class, and I know that this video is nice. So I have taken this video. Now it acts like the play pause it and it shows you the options to add different questions in the middle of the video. Okay, so I have skipped this step because already I have shared a tutorial on how to work on PlayPosit. So now from the video I'm going to select the matching activity, and for this what you have to do, you have to click on it and just write the instructions and different pairs on which you are going to assess your students. So I'm going to add only 2 pairs because I'm going to create this lesson just to show you that how the different options on Nearpod works. So you can see that the slides of matching activity is also added in your lesson. So in this way you can add multiple things to your lesson plans. So now I am going to experience a VR field trip as well, and you can see the different 360-degree images are already given in the library, and even you can upload them as well. So for this you will have to download from Google first. Anyway, so here are Nearpod 3D images as well, and you can see this library as well. According to your content you can pick up any one and put that in your lesson. I am a social studies teacher, but you can see that Nearpod can be useful for every subject. English, maths, science, all the teachers can make their lessons interactive using Nearpod. So you can experience, as I told you earlier, that you can experience different options of PlayPosit, Edpuzzle, Blend Space, Pear Deck at one place. So now you can see I have added an ending slide on which just I have written thank you, and here in my lesson plan you can see I have added video, open-ended question, matching activity, VR field trip, and then an ending slide. You can add multiple slides in your lesson. Now you can see here that I have saved it in my lessons. Here are 2 options for live participation of students or student based. I have selected here the students based. For this what I'll have to do, I'll have to share a code with the students, or I can share it in the Google Classroom or in other sources. So I have copied the code, and now I'm going to log in as a student, that how this lesson will be shown to the student. So you can see I have pasted the code here. So it will ask just the name or the nickname what the student wants to use. So now you can see the open-ended question what I had given. What do you know about the internal structure of Earth? Now after submission of this, video will be shown to me, to the student, and after watching the video student can do the activity given by the teacher, and it will show the correct options as well. Now here we are experiencing the VR field trip, and then the thank you as I did. Now I'm going to see that how the results are given to the teacher. So for this I'm going to sign in with Google again, and now you can see here friends that the reports are here, and what I will have to do, I'll have to go with the details given in the report. You can see friends, this is how the answer will be shown to the teacher what I had given. In the same way, the results of the students will be shared with the teacher. So the students, even the teacher can share the report of the student through the email. Isn't it really interesting? Please share your feedbacks in the comment section.